Hello everyone, and I'm here doing another house tutorial, and this time I've created a house for the one and only Miranda Sings. Alright, so this is the exterior of the house. I've made it all white because Miranda's a good girl and pure, so we want to dictate that to the world so that people don't mistake her for a sinner. Now, it has 6 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, so it's quite a large house. Now let's go inside. So here's the first floor. This is the hallway. It's 3 stories high, so if you're standing in it, you'd be able to see straight to the top of the 3rd floor ceiling, which I think is pretty cool. It constitutes to the grand entrance that visitors of Miranda would observe. We have a big staircase that leads upstairs, which we'll see in a moment, and a staircase that leads to the basement dungeon. That's right, folks. This house has a dungeon. So we all know that Miranda doesn't like sinners, so if she finds a sinner on her property or someone ticks her off, then she could put people in it and force feed them for root. We all know how bad that'll be, so it's for Miranda's protection. Here's the kitchen. As we all know, Miranda's really popular and has many friends, so I've designed it so that when she invites everyone over, there's spots for everyone to sit. It also has a fountain that's a sink, that way many people can wash things at once in a group setting. It's always really fun. It has 2 fridges to house meat. You could house chicken, ground beef from Taco Bell, pork, beef jerky, salami, olives. There's 2 microwaves so that you could cook it. Okay, the stoves and ovens are symbolic because we all know that they're really dangerous to use. I've added a collection of knives since Miranda seems to favor them. This way she can pick from many different styles to use. And I've added some free tongs in case there's an itch, so you have something to scratch with. This is a dining room. Since Miranda is so popular, she'll need a large formal dining area so that everyone can eat in the same area. Here's the family room. You can do lots of family stuff in here, like watch Teletubbies, chew on beef jerky, and there's a piano. The French doors have a lock to prevent rude people from leaving when you serenade them. There's other instruments, so you can form a band, you can paint, and I put a fish bowl so you can go fishing. So yeah, there's lots of fun stuff to do in here. Here's the washroom. It was inspired by the color yellow. And beside that's the study. So it's a quiet space to meditate or pick your crevices in peace. You can go on the computer here or read a book. Alright, so now we're upstairs and we have a nice little landing that you can look down to the 1st floor. And if you go right, the first door is Miranda's room. So we all know how famous Miranda is, so this room is designed as a relaxing space. There's lots of space to stretch your arms, scratch stuff, hug stuffed animals, cuddle with them. Since Miranda's so fashionable, there needs to be a space to house her entire wardrobe, so we have this walk-in closet. There's lots of mirrors to look at yourself in. Finally, here's her washroom. What's nice is that it has 2 giant bathtubs, just in case you decide to take a bath. And 2, you could fill one with bubbles and not the other, or take a Slurpee bath and a bubble bath at the same time. So, there's endless possibilities there. So that's Miranda's room. Now there's 4 other bedrooms on this floor and 1 more on the 3rd floor to house all her friends and boyfriends for a slumber party, or if her uncle is staying over, there's lots of room for everyone. What's really good is that there's locks on all the doors. That way, when it's time to sleep, you can lock people inside the room so that there's no sinful actions happening, like sneaking outside to get alcohol. Miranda's room also has locks so that sinners don't influence her decisions when she's tired. Again, all for her protection. And if you notice, her room's in the middle of all the other rooms so she can spy on people. So this is the 3rd floor. See, you can peer all the way down to the first floor, or it's a great place to greet your guests if you're all the way up here. You can just yell down from there. This way you don't have to walk downstairs, and it's really beneficial because it saves time and energy. Here's the 5th guest bedroom. Then there's this door that leads to the wraparound balcony. This room is a soundproof room that's good for practicing your singing or acting skills, or magicianing and dancing skills. It's a great area with lots of mirrors and wooden floors to easily clean your sweat that dripped. Alright, so that's the inside of the house, and let's quickly do the outside. So at the back here, we have a balcony that leads from Miranda's room. This way, when Miranda's having a party, she can go on it and look down on people. Here's a really big patio. You can do a lot of fun things here, like have meat eating contests, olive swallowing contests, hot dog chewing contests. There's a hot tub area. There's an indoor pool, so when it's snowing you can go swim. And a fountain area. There's also lots of grass, so you can hunt for snacks like ants. And then when you go find some, there's a patio here to go sit and enjoy them. So the house is surrounded by a fence and gates to prevent paparazzi, since we know how famous she is. If she ever decides to get her picture taken or a video of her for like a magazine, she can just go on one of her many balconies and wave down to them like the Queen. This way she won't have to be trampled by her raging fans. Again, all for her protection. So that's the house. Thanks for watching, check the description, subscribe because I post videos regularly, and hit the like button. Alright, thanks, bye!